Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. We are in the second half of 1324. In the first half, Lucan was mortally wounded in a duel against his brother Tobias. However, he was saved by his son Ghislain, who successfully pleaded with the Grim Reaper. Gabriella and Corey got married and moved into a small abandoned cabin in the woods where they are now expecting their first child. And Rosemary surprised us all by being pregnant, and so she is now engaged to her lover, Hubert. In this episode, we're going to have two weddings. We need to get Rosemary married ASAP since I think she'll be giving birth momentarily. And then I'd like to head over to the church where Braden's best friend Quintin will be getting married. We'll also visit newlyweds Gabriella and Corey, as I believe Gabriella will also be giving birth very soon. There was one birthday to do today, and that was Christopher's birthday. Christopher is Noah's son. I did the roll off camera, and I am happy to report that little Chris is alive and well. Since winter is just starting off, I'm having Adrianna get started on planting some new crops while everyone is waking up. I'm also going to have Braden and Fatima have their morning little woohoo to try and get a second child in this household. So Rosemary isn't quite in her third trimester yet. I think Gabriella is going to be the first one giving birth because she was already in her third trimester last time I checked. Here, let's have Esther come and help them out. There we go. All the ladies working together, planting our winter crops, while Braden once again is off fooling around. By the way, if you notice anything strange happening in my game, that is because I recently updated. It took me hours to get all of my mods up to date, but I may have missed some. I also have a new graphics card, which is an old graphics card, which was given to me, so that can also cause some jankiness. And I also swapped Wonderful Winds for Wicked Winds. I did take a look at all the options, so I think everything should be relatively tame. I'm also using streamer mode to blur anything spicy that could happen, but you know, accidents happen. So I'm very sorry if anything inappropriate happens while I'm playing. All right, so these two had their little woohoo, and let's try and take a pregnancy test. Hey, I heard you became friends with Edlin Elmire. She's pretty cool. Thanks for that very important message. Finally! Fatima is pregnant, finally! Congrats, Fatima! Alright. Second trimester in 24 hours. Alright, we have Yule tomorrow. So today we're going to do the two weddings, and then tomorrow we could have a little gathering with the whole family. I think that would be pretty fun. Alright, so I have the wedding event planned. We're just going to wait for people to show up, and in the meantime, I am going to take care of our Sims' needs. Here, why don't we have Fatima come over and tell Braden about the pregnancy? All right, he's glad. Are you ready? Let's start the ceremony. Rosemary is over here preparing the cat for a feast. Oh my gosh, Rosemary, you're so big. You look like me. Well, not yet, but this is what I looked like at my first pregnancy. Everybody kept asking me if I had two. People love asking that, don't they? I don't know what I was thinking of having this wedding in winter. I'm afraid half of our guests are going to freeze. Look at Braden, he's all excited. Alright, everyone's gathering and just sort of standing in the way. That is how we love our weddings. So where's the groom? Is he invisible? Is the groom a no-show? She's talking to Hubert, who appears to be invisible? Hubert is literally invisible. I just teleported him here, and he's not there. Well, another successful wedding. So romantic. A wedding without a groom. Should I just say this is canon? That Hubert just never showed up to the wedding and he left her at the altar? That would be so sad. But he wasn't very excited to have a kid. Maybe he got cold feet. I mean, Rosemary does have a really big family. Maybe he didn't want to do this in front of everybody. Or maybe he just ran away and we'll never hear from him again. Oh, he's hugging his mom. It's like, it's okay, Mom. Even if you were left at the altar, we love you anyway. Oh, Gabriella's here. Maybe the guests are just still arriving. It's taking forever. Here's Corey, who just arrived. Gabriella gave birth. I just saw her walk by. Gabriella gave birth to a baby girl. Oh. Her mother's name was Shanna, so I think I'm going to call her Shanna. And you'll notice the last name here is Atwood. I decided that since they're living in the woods, I would give them a nature-related name, and so Atwood is now the new name of Corey and Gabriella. And so we are going to call her Shanna, and we are going to look in on them in just a moment. Well, you know, since this wedding isn't much of a success, we might as well go and see them right away. I guess maybe Gabriella gave birth during the wedding, and that's why everything went so wrong. All right, we are here with the Atwoods, and for some reason, Hubert is here. Did he get cold feet and ran off into the woods and somehow ended up here because of the rain? Or did he just get the wrong memo and ended up at the wrong place for the wedding? And why is Lucan creeping around in the woods over there? Well, in any case, we are going to have Gabriella come and kiss her little baby. Aww, here is Gabriella with little baby Shanna. So we are going to have to do the roll for these two. All right, so we are going to roll for Gabriella first. Gabriella is fine, and now rolling for baby. Baby survives, and let's roll right away to see if little Shanna will make it to the infant stage. And she does! Gabriella's first baby is perfectly healthy. And looking at my spreadsheet, Shanna was actually originally written with 2 N's and I only put 1, but oh well, we're gonna live with it for now. All right, so that's great. So everything is good in this family. We are going to head on back to our main household because there is another wedding that I would like us to attend, and Corey's going to chat with Hubert. I don't know how to take this, guys. What do you think? Did Hubert just run off and has no intention of marrying Rosemary at all? Or is it just a game bug and we should forgive him and we should go ahead and have those two get married? All right, so we are now at the church. We are here with most of our active Sims and with Quintin, who is going to be getting married shortly. I am going to have him come and greet his best friend, Brayden. I hope the bride is actually going to show up. Okay, here are the rest of our guests. So everybody is sort of getting to know each other. We have Adrianna here looking absolutely fabulous. Lucan is here. I expect that Quintin may actually know Lucan because his father Staunton was actually good friends with Gemma. And so they probably met at some point when Quintin was traveling with his father. So I don't want this to bug out too badly, so I'm actually going to have everybody come and gather for the wedding right away, and hopefully this will actually work because Quintin is an adult and so is his fiance. So with a little bit of luck, oh, poor Brayden, he's gonna pee himself. Can you imagine you pee yourself on the front row during your best friend's wedding? Okay, let's do this. Well, not everyone is sitting down, but Hubert, how dare you show up to this wedding? All right, here we go. It's a pretty good turnout for his wedding. Quintin has a lot of buddies, even if they're all just sort of standing in the aisle, but that's fine. I can live with that. An actual successful wedding. Beautiful. Okay, bye now. It's finished. So I assume normally these guys would all go to get drinks, but they are in a church, so it might not be very appropriate. I like that Adrianna is only chatting with her brother Cailan. These two are like best friends. Our two troublemakers. since we're here, I am going to get Cailan to introduce himself to some of the ladies that are here. We've got Adelaide Longfellow, who I believe is a sim that I created when I first started the challenge just to populate the world a little. We have Rosa, who is Quintin's sister. This over here is Merida. She is the innkeeper's daughter. And that would be the innkeeper in Windenburg and not the one in Henford where Noah works. And, oh, of course, we have Yinwo Lee, who is here. So he skipped over everyone and just went directly for her. I've been thinking about this a lot, and would you like to live together? Well, we are married now. Alright, so what does our dear Cailan think of Yinwo Lee here? Oh, he thinks she's annoying. But she thinks that he's sophisticated. Oh, by the way, I was taking a look at Cailan's romance panel here, and he happens to have a romance bar with Grayson, Adrianna's boyfriend. So I don't know what that's about. That could be a source of some friction eventually. I also find it quite interesting that he has such a high romance bar with Eleonora. Eleonora already has an illegitimate daughter with his brother Frederick. So I don't know if Cailan might go down the same route and might have a little fling with her. Okay, well these two decided to sit together. So, oh, he's not, yeah, they're not really getting along. It's okay, you do you. Do your push-ups. Okay, what about Adelaide over here? Basic looking. And he thinks she's annoying as well. Well, okay. What about Rosa? Proper and polite and very attractive. Oh, there we go. Cailan might get into a little bit of trouble if he tries to flirt with Rosa over here, who is... Well, let's just say she has better prospects than a farmer's son. Oh wow, his relationship with Rosa went up really fast. Well, it might be interesting to maybe have a little relationship with her, even if it doesn't grow into anything serious, you know. Cailan, I think, may just want to have a little bit of fun and get to know several ladies before committing to anyone. You know what? I think these two might go and take a little walk together while everybody is socializing. And I might actually have Cailan try a little flirt before we head on home. It is getting pretty late. Alright, so, you know, maybe these two just came out for a little bit of air and he might go in for an innocent little flirt. Bold pickup line. Well, he is feeling very confident. Why not? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Okay, okay. She seems open to it. Oh, and she's suddenly very flirty. Okay. Once Rosemary has her baby, I was thinking I would probably concentrate on Cailan because he is going to be 19 very soon. What are those two doing hanging out in the graveyard? That's Fatima and her half-brother Rowan, by the way. Oh, so she's flirting back. All right. Like I said, I don't think that she would be very interested in marrying a farmer because... What are they? Oh. That's not really where I wanted this conversation to go. Oh! What? What? Oh! No! Oh my... No! But they don't even know each other! What? Lucan, how dare you? I don't know what to do. I don't know where to look. I put it to like low intensity. Why Adrianna? Why Lucan? I'm... Oh. Uh-oh. I mean, I don't think he's interested in getting married, so this is probably just going to be a fling, and if she's pregnant, he's probably not going to want to marry her at all. I don't think he'll scare. Why does it have a woohoo symbol next to scare? I don't think so. Let's make a move. I'm kind of afraid of clicking on anything that has the woohoo symbol. Woohoo and Bush with multiple partners? No, I don't think so. Should I do it? I don't... There could be people watching. I'm just gonna hold hands for now. Yeah, there are people over there, so he's not gonna do anything too risque. They're not even done yet. Oh my god, that's so... No! It looks so violent. Okay, well, since everybody's in the church, I don't know if they're going to have heard what's going on. I mean, maybe everybody is like at a party or something. Like, I don't imagine they would have stayed at the church until midnight, so maybe they all went to a bar or something, and while everybody's chatting and drinking and having fun, Adrianna and Lucan snuck off. It's so awkward. He's like her uncle, basically. Oh man, Adrianna, you've really done it now. Oh my... Why is he sitting there next to them? What? He's actively watching. What? I don't... Would you just stop it? Okay, I went and sent Cailan to ask them to stop. Maybe, he knows what she's up to and just discreetly knocked on the door to let them know we're gonna start leaving soon, so you guys might get caught. You might want to get dressed. Okay, they got dressed. Jeez, I don't even know how birth control works with Wicked Whims. Okay, we're gonna head on back to our main household, and then Quintin is just sleeping on a bench. I'd like to think that he got drunk and he just passed out on a bench. Is that a thong? Bright green G-string owned by Sir Lucan. Okay, Lucan. Okay, so as I was saying, we're gonna head on back to our main household, and I'm gonna go take another look at the options to see how to make sure that that wasn't like a try for baby or something. Oh, she's still very flirty. How come this didn't happen between these two, you know? It's so random. Oh, these two are getting along really well. He wants to have his first kiss with Rosa. Okay, well, before we leave, as everybody is leaving, he might go in for a kiss just before she leaves. All right, so Quintin just had his very first kiss with Rosa. Oh my. Okay. Well, before things get too steamy in here, we are going to head on back to our main household. Rosemary is still standing outside next to the arch. It's like she can't believe that Hubert never showed up and she's still waiting for him or something. Alright, so it is 3 a.m. I'm gonna have everybody head on to bed, and I am still not sure what to do about Adrianna. She doesn't even have a romantic relationship with Sir Lucan, so I don't even know why it prompted for these two to have a woohoo. I mean, like I said, I put the autonomy to low, and I thought that meant it would be pretty much limited to Sims who have a romantic relationship, but I guess not. I mean, I don't know. She is impulsive. I guess she probably... Quickie with a hottie. Oh my gosh. Not only is Adrianna's latest partner a breathtakingly beautiful sim, but they also appear to be a woohoo aficionado, leaving Adrianna aching for more. Oh my goodness. Adrianna, I was not expecting this from you. Well, I mean, yeah, I kind of was. Yeah, but with Lucan, that was unexpected. So, okay, what do we do if she's pregnant though? Maybe she'll go to Grayson and tell him about it and ask if he wants to be with her anyways? Like, I'm sure Lucan would not want to marry her, for sure. So maybe she'll go to Grayson, and if Grayson says no, being a jealous sim, he probably will say no. So maybe she'll go for help to Harlan? And Harlan will offer to take her away somewhere? I really have no clue. I was not expecting this at all. Should I do a pregnancy test? No, I'm just going to let it happen naturally, and we'll see if a little baby bump appears or not. And if she gets away with it, well, good for you, Adrianna. Oh my gosh, these poor animals. I was so busy with all of the social shenanigans that I have not been taking care of them. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have Esther come and take care of them right away. Rosemary is gloomy, and so she is feeling sad. I wonder if she's also feeling sad from her groom not showing up at their own wedding. I am not sure what I am going to do with you, Rosemary, if your husband does not come back. I can't help just watching Adrianna to see if there's going to be any sign that she might be pregnant. But so far, she does seem to be okay. So I'm not sure what our options are for natural birth control. All right, I literally spent the entire day just doing chores. So we've got everything planted for winter in our 2 fields. And none of our animals are stinky anymore. And they're all now happy and well fed. And so I am going to start inviting a few people over for a little Yule celebration. Oh! Oh no! As I was inviting everyone over for Yule, Rosemary just went into labor. Well, okay. She has a want to flirt with Hubert. Well, maybe after you've had your little baby here. Okay, well, as everybody is arriving, they are probably going to hear Rosemary giving birth, which is not awkward at all. Okay, Rosemary, I think this would be baby number 11. Hopefully your last, because you are now 40 years old, and I almost wonder if I should add some numbers to the roll. Oh, it's a baby boy. I don't remember what Hubert's name is, so we're just gonna leave it Barrow for now. Tristan? Oh, I like that. All right, Tristan Barrow it is. Oh, little baby. Rosemary has had so many children in her life. This is pretty impressive. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the rolls. We are going to roll for Rosemary first. Rosemary is fine, rolling for baby. Baby is fine, rolling for infancy. Uh-oh, I think that's a no. It's a no. Oh, baby Tristan does not make it past infancy. All right, well, that is a shame. He's also not really part of our dynasty, so if we really wanted to, we could just treat him as an NPC and not roll for him. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Should I let Rosemary have a happy ending with Hubert and let their baby live? Or should I consider that Hubert really did leave her at the altar and have this baby be part of our family, but unfortunately not have him make it past infancy? Let me know what you guys think. I'm not really sure. I kind of want to have her have a happy ending, but at the same time, I like to go with whatever the game gives me, and Hubert really just bugged out and was invisible, so I don't know. All right, so our guests are all sort of scattered around. I'm gonna have everybody gather around for a meal. Noah and Rosemary have a supportive family dynamic. Oh, why not? I have a feeling that Noah, as he's gotten older, is now a lot more responsible. You know, he's got 2 kids, he's taking care of a tavern. I think maybe Rosemary and him are starting to get a much better relationship as his bad nature has sort of been toned down. Oh, we've got Grayson over here chatting with Romarin. That's cute. I think I'm going to have Adrianna come and say hello to him. She invited him over to join them for Yule. Her hunger doesn't seem to be going down much slower than usual, so everything seems pretty fine. She needs amusement. Oh boy, that's dangerous. There, she likes pranks. Maybe she dare to streak. It sounds like something she would do. Should she? I think she will. I think she would think it's the funniest thing ever if her boyfriend streaked in front of her family. She wants to get in trouble, sneak out to a party, and pull a prank 3 times. Well, maybe next year, I might have Cailan get into a bit of mischief and drag his sister into it. I'm not sure if he's going to streak or if he's just leaving. He's like, that is wildly inappropriate, Adrianna, and I am not going to deal with your shit. Goodbye. Oh, there he goes. Okay, never mind. He's streaking. Well, She probably thinks that's the funniest thing ever. Looks like your boyfriend is braver than you thought. So to get her fun up, I think I'll have her come and swing. This seems to be her favorite hobby ever. And it is already the end of the day. So it is the end of the day and also the end of the year. So I'm going to leave this part here. We had a pretty exciting episode with Rosemary being left at the altar, giving birth to a little baby. And we also have Fatima, who is finally pregnant. And of course, we had Adrianna have a bit of a fling with her uncle Lucan during Quintin's wedding, which I'm still not sure what to do about. I would like to have your input on what I should do with Rosemary. Should I consider that she really was left at the altar and she shouldn't get married, or should I just write it off as a bug and let her have a happy ending? And also let me know what you guys think I should do with baby Tristan. Should I treat him as a dynasty member and roll for him, or should I not roll for him and just let him be a townie with a peaceful, role-less life? So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.